Hello y'all, this is the Roblox game Make Your Own Army, and in this video I'm going to show you the power of the Philippine civilization. So let's go to Southeast Asia here, click on Philippines, I'll go over to bonuses shortly, and our goal is to ultimately win or at least force a draw as the Philippines. And the thing about the Philippines as far as bonuses go, they have a number of unique units. They have a cannon ship bonus, which means they'll get +1 cannonball, minus 50% damage, and minus 50% hit points. So you get more cannonballs on your cannon ships as the Philippines, but they're weaker, I guess, so it kind of cancels out, kind of. And besides that, what do we have here? We have a Campillion, it's an infantry with a multi-cut attack. The Caracoa, it's a ship that deploys Larines, but it does not target naval units. We have the Segoyan, it's a music theater, it boosts attentiveness of nearby Larines and Campillions, and retires after 2 minutes. I have the Sumpit, it fires poison darts, but the poison is delayed. So keep spamming cannon ships here on the map, just a water map, and see what we can do. Might as well see. And what are these guys doing? They're trying to get to the king to get the money? Is that the game plan? Not entirely sure. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, it is a large map, so yeah. And who are we fighting against? It's like England, New World England. My goodness. And we're deploying Larines, and Larines are they're infantry that moves slowly, but they have a lot of health and large numbers. They can tank through most projectiles and overpower random infantry that run into them. They're countered by cavalry and pikes. And they're not really, I believe, a unique Filipino unit in this game. They just have access to them, though. And to go over some historical context for all of the unique units of the Philippines, the Campillion is a type of single-edged sword in the Philippines used by various ethnic groups. And then there is the Caracoa, and that is a large outrigger warship historically used by Filipino peoples. And we have the Segoyan, that's some kind of Philippine, war dance in the Philippines. But I don't know if it's exactly related to a musical theater here or just a theater in general, but it is a war dance. And we have the Sumpit, and that's a general term for blowpipes that's used in multiple countries in Southeast Asia, such as the Philippines, Borneo, and Sulawesi. So our goal is to try and kill the enemy king so that we can win. We may need to try and flank the enemy. I'm not sure that can work, though. I'm hoping we can do that, possibly. And they're putting up walls, so that's annoying. Get a bunch of Caracoas, maybe they'll just launch Larines at the enemy. And the Larian itself is a traditional ethnic weapon of the Moro people in the Philippines, the southern Philippines to be precise. Although, yeah, so we need to really flank the enemy here. They're putting down tons and tons of walls. Look at that defensive warfare. My goodness. They're trying to drag this out. So get more Caracoas, deploy them up here constantly, and see if that breaks them down ever so slightly. We can only really go up to the halfway mark in the map, otherwise it will be hard for us to really move. We can't really spawn units if we go across the midway part, because that's just how the Philippines work and most civilizations in this game work. So deploy more Caracoas, and our units are falling off into the ocean, into the water below. Now I'm going to save up and send some assassins out. Those Larines are trying to do what they can. They're getting pushed into the water, though. So is the enemy units, though. That's hilarious. They're just being launched at them. My goodness, that's funny. That's actually funny. Okay, get some assassins now. Deploy a few of them. We'll try and aim for the flanks here. Get a bunch of these guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a squad here. So let me get the unit grabber and see what we can do once we cross over. Come on, let me go over. I can't spawn any more units if I do this, though, so there's that. Okay, we made it. We moved so slowly, but we were hoping my assassins can actually get to the target. There they are. They're kind of piled on top of each other, which it is what it is. I feel like our opponent is being overwhelmed, though. So there is that. We have 5 assassins going in. I had the unit grabber with me, but I'm slower than the slow assassins even, so there is that. They may get killed by an enemy scout, potentially. It's not looking too good for the enemy here. As they're trying to close in, they're getting to the walls now. And they're entering the enemy's location where the king is. He can't really run because he's been enclosed in there. And we win. And there we go. And this has been the Philippines experience and Make Your Own Army. If you enjoyed the game, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.